Hey folks, thank you for tuning in for another Elden Ring boss guide. This time we're talking about Godrick the Grafted, or the Golden, whatever the hell his name is. The man with a million limbs, that's what I like to call him. He has a big axe that causes earthquakes and stuff like that. He's actually a pretty cool fight. One of the better ones in the game, if you ask me. Now, for this fight, you do have the capability of summoning Nefeli Lu. If you speak to her in a room just to the south of this path here, you'll find her standing over the body of a banished knight. If you speak to her there and exhaust her dialogue, she'll be able to spawn here and help you out with the fight if you so choose. Now, I'm going to let the cutscene play so everyone can watch it. It is pretty cool. And then we're going to discuss the tactics and how I defeat Mr. Godrick. Let's do this.
Mighty dragon, thou art a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred. Deliver me unto greater heights. Well. Hello, Tarnished. Playing as a lord. I command thee now. I am the Lord of all that is golden.
All right, let's do this thing. Now, the first thing we need to talk about with Godrick, he does have some pretty crazy combos as well as some good range. So this fight is another one that's all about patience and dodging at the right time. He'll drag his axe, causing a bunch of sparks, and then he tries to uppercut you with it. He'll jump attack like so. That one's very easy to dodge. But generally speaking, he has a couple of combos in the first phase where you can really capitalize on making a window of opportunity to land some good attacks. When you see the whirlwind go around him, make sure you maintain your distance. From there, when he does the whirlwind, he will pull off one of two attacks. One, he'll roll and then jump up in the air and do a slam. The other one, he'll actually send some wind at you. You'll have to make sure that you dodge to the side or, through it in general to make sure it doesn't hit you. This is the same attack I'm talking about right here. This one, he's rolling, he's jumping, we roll, we attack twice, and then we back off. Very safe, very effective. Let me turn down the music a little bit there. Sorry about that. He can lunge you like this. I meant to dodge that. I'm trying to get him to do the other whirlwind attack, so let's see if we can pull that out of him before we go phase 2. Okay, here's a whirlwind. And then he'll swoosh and then swoosh. Keep in mind that the first one will go a little bit curved, and that's why I got hit by it. I forgot about the curved aspect, but that is both whirlwind attacks. Here's his main combo as well, where he swings like crazy at you. I think it's a total of 6 swings, 5 or 6 swings right there. You can actually capitalize on the moment from the last swing as well to dodge towards him and be able to land a couple of pretty big hits. And then, of course, he has his earthquake attack. During phase 1, he'll do it twice, and during phase 2, he does it 3 times. In phase 1, I like to wait for him to do the first earthquake and then time the jump to where I'm in the air over the second part of the earthquake, and then allow myself to get a big jump attack against him. Here's the roll, the smash, the free double attack. We back off, slams the ground, we attack again. We back off again because here comes this big combo. I'll show you what I mean by trying to get close to him. You can time this here so that we can land another couple attacks for free. That is a possibility as well. I like to do it just because it's a pretty easy window to understand because I've done this so many times. But if you are newer to the game, I would say take your time, be a little more patient. Try not to rush too many attacks and just learn what he can do and learn to dodge time your dodges more effectively. We land those attacks. Now I'm going to show you what I mean by jumping his earthquake. I'm going to wait until he does the earthquake before going phase 2 so I can show you what I mean. What you want to do is when he does the first earthquake is back off and then jump when he's about to do the second one. I'll show you what I mean, hopefully here. Do it. Here it comes. There's the first one. And then we go in, we jump, we attack, and then there you go. Now, when he goes phase 2, he actually chops off his own arm. You'll be able to watch the animation here where he basically plugs his arm into a dragon and gets a dragon hand. I think of the old Glade plugins every time he does this. Plug it in, and then all of a sudden you have a dragon hand. It's pretty neat. I wish I could do that.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
Now, right away in phase 2, he's going to spray dragon breath at you, and it has a very good range. What I like to do is once phase 2 starts, I sprint at him immediately, because if you get close range, the fire can't hit you because his arm passes over you, which gives you a good opportunity to land at least 3 attacks, which is pretty massive. I'll show you what I mean. Once the cutscene ends, just sprint at him, and you'll get right underneath him, and he can't hit you. See what I mean? That's very big damage for free. Now you just want to make sure you maintain your distance. Watch for what attacks he's going to use. He has 3 different fire breath attacks with the dragon hand. He just pulled off the second one, or I should say 4. Sorry. This one here is just an extension of what his whirlwind attack from the first part. This time it just has extra fire on it. The other dragon fire attack is this one right here, where he just does the horizontal spray. You can land a good 3 or 4 hits there. And then the other one is he does like the mid-range mortar type attack where he just kind of sprays fireballs everywhere. And then he has another one where he basically sprays the fire in a straight line. Right here, this is the one I'm talking about. This one has insane range and is very difficult to dodge. In fact, I'll likely get hit by it here because of the range. I got very lucky and somehow didn't get hit. But I'll give him some more opportunity to use more of these dragon spells so you can kind of see what I mean. You can see that he just has like an extension of his first phase whirlwind, including the fire of the dragon this time. There's the horizontal dragon spray. Very easy to land a lot of attacks on that one. Let's see if we can get him to do the mid-range one. Here it is. You can see it's like a mortar where it's just a bunch of little fireballs going everywhere, causing splash damage. And then he has the this one right here, perfect, where it's basically just a very long-range flame. You just want to back way up from that one, because if you get too close, it just hurts you, knocks you down, and can cause unreal damage early on in the game. With that said, let's finish off the fights now that we have seen his entire moveset. Also, I will say as well, for his Earthquake during phase 2, your best bet is just completely avoid him. You can time the jump as well on the third one, but I consider it not worth it because it's extra delayed and it can cause a lot of timing issues for people that might not be able to time it so well like myself. From there, we just go up, we hit him a bunch, we really capitalize on those moments where he's at his weakest, his most vulnerable, and we defeat Godrick the Grafted. Now, when you do defeat him, you get access to your first great rune, so make sure that you can activate that alongside with some rune arcs. You can go to the tower over in the southeastern side of Stormvale Castle to activate it, and then use your rune arcs to make it so you get basically 40 levels of free stats from activating it. And with that said, guys, I'm out of here for now. Thank you so much for watching the video on Godrick the Grafted. I hope it helps you. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you soon for more.